What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Dude Push Start episode 4. Luke and I went to a comic book convention this week, and we tried to do something a little bit different. We were going to record a lot on site, a lot of audio, do our introduction on site. And I'm going to show you a little bit of clip of that. No reason to turn your audio up. That is because we forgot to turn on the microphone, as you can see here. So instead of just throwing this clip in the trash, I'm going to do a voiceover so that you guys will get the full effect of us doing an intro on site.
Oi, what's up everybody? We're Dude Push Start. We're coming to you live from a comic book convention today. If you look from behind us, you can see that it is obviously snowing, but the deals are gonna be hot. We sold you the whole seat, but you're only gonna need the edge.
Smoking hot. Yo, what up, dudes?
Oi, we're back and we are better, and today we are at a comic book convention. I have absolutely no idea why we are crouched this way, but as you can see, I am wearing my Lucky Wario shirt from episode 3 that I said was a 2X and was gonna be way too big, but it fits perfect.
Yeah, you're a 2X.
No, the tag must have been wrong. I'm not a 2X, but my legs are starting to cramp and it is snowing. Let's get inside where the deals are hot.
I'm sure it went something like that. But like I said, Luke and I are at a comic book convention today. A lot of stuff to look at. Let's go see how the prices are and let's get to it. Is that a King Arthur?
He's back at it with his
Warriors of Virtue.
Warriors of Virtue.
You're like the
Still
Rhino.
looking for main characters.
Yeah, I'm looking for main characters. We only got the backup
Guys
ones.
on the back.
No main characters.
You need some main characters. It's your favorite show ever, right?
No, it's not a great show.
There was an Undertaker ornament that looked pretty nice.
The Undertaker?
I don't know. I don't know if I need the Undertaker.
Did you see the cone heads?
Oh, those are fantastic.
It's pretty
How
good.
old is this?
$3, dude.
What does it say? Can't see them. In 1993. There you go. Switch to Ric Flair. He's got. What does he have? A gun? No, he's got a microphone.
Yeah, it makes sense. He's got a microphone, right?
Yeah, that's dumb. I love Ric Flair. But he turned me talking about the damn Undertaker one, and he took it. That Star Trek guy.
All right, let's wrap this up and cover some of the finds from this week. I think the only thing that Luke picked up was that Mando ornament. There was some other stuff in there that he did like, but I think it got swooped from him. So he'll need to be a little bit quicker. He got caught slipping. He's starting to find stuff that he likes. So that's exciting for me. He's just got to find a place in his house to hide it. Some of the stuff I found, and we covered this last week. This was a Warriors of Virtue, a video, I remembered from growing up as a kid. They had some couple of the, backup characters from the movie still on card, new in the box. I thought those were kind of neat. Obviously not one of the main 5 kangaroos that I am still looking for, but those are $3 a piece, still in box. You guys let me know in the comments. Are you one that leaves everything in the boxes? Are you leaving them on card? Are you taking them off? Obviously at $3 a piece, I'm not going to lose or gain a ton of value on those with them still being in the box. But as you can see behind me, I like to put stuff on shelves. I like to display them. I don't want my basement or my room to look like a warehouse or a store. So I do like to take stuff out of the box, but you let me know what you think. Are you, one of those that's going to leave everything in the box? And then sometimes out of respect, I do leave stuff in the box because, it does have good value. Second thing, as an example, these Lightning Collection Power Rangers. I had taken these out of the box already. I've been practicing my photography and my videography with toys, actually, right? You can't always find someone to record. You don't always want to record yourself. So I've been taking pictures of toys. So check out our Instagram, dude_push_start, dude push start. And I've got some of those pictures up there. I'll share some of them on here as well. But part of the reason I have the originals of these from the original Power Rangers, and I wanted to kind of compare the two as well. Right here, Sphinx. You got the new one, and then you got the older one. Obviously, the new one has all kinds of articulating pieces, and these are really cool to pose and set up the way you want them to. And then these ones just had a couple of articulating parts, but kind of that old school hard plastic. Quite a few of these. Pumpkin wrapper. I just watched this episode again. Pumpkin wrapper was ridiculous. Weird episode. Eye Guy. I have the original Eye Guy as well to compare the two. This one has the firing pieces, which is pretty cool. This one doesn't. Has some moving pieces though. If I can get close here, the eye closes and the eye moves back and forth. But just a little bit more detailed, a few more articulating parts. And then the fish, I have the original of that. About the same size and stuff, just like I said, a little bit more detailed, different kind of plastic, easily to manipulate and move around. So again, check out the Instagram to look at some of those pictures that I've been taking as well. Probably my favorite find of the convention. This is Super Mario RPG for the Super Famicom, complete in box. I'm not going to open it right now, but I did open it. Cartridge is in there. The manual is in there. Manual looks great. It has a ton of color, has a ton of pictures. Probably favorite character of maybe all time is Geno. Never showed up in anything else that I know of. I think he was a backup character on Smash Bros. But other than that, never showed up again. But he was super cool in this game. Probably the most hours that I put into a single game growing up was Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars on the Super Nintendo. I do have a Superboy that allows me to play Super Famicom games, so I can play that. Not sure I can read in Japanese though, so we'll see how that works out. But was excited. You could see, I'm not going to go back there and grab them, but there's a couple of Super Mario parties for the N64 back there on the shelf that are actually Japanese as well. You can usually find them a little bit cheaper than you can find boxed games for the American version. So let me know what you think about that as well. Are you collecting just for the way the box looks? Are you collecting because it is an American game, because it's in English? Are you going to save that little bit of money and get yourself a box copy that's maybe for one of the other systems from a different country? So let me know what you think on that. Got another one of these Street Fighter Power Rangers combos. I got the Cammy Green Ranger last time. So I'll be taking this out of the box as well. Maybe do some photography with these two characters. But, I think those are kind of neat, good articulating pieces, a lot of cool poses that you can do with them. And then the last thing that I will grab back here, a bigger box. I don't know if you've seen these Mirrorverses from Disney. The only other one of this that I have is Sully, but they are big. You could tell this is a big box. They have some good prices on these, probably just trying to move them, get them out. They take up a lot of space. So if you're looking for that Mirrorverse stuff, those are neat. Really cool shelf pieces. I like the bigger stuff that takes up a lot of room and looks pretty neat. So as I get ready to wrap up here, I want to show you a couple of these photos that I told you I've been taking. Make sure you head over to that Instagram, dude_push_start. Check out, all the videos we have, the shorts, the reels we're putting together. some of the stuff we've collected. You'll get a sneak peek into future episodes. But make sure you check out some of these pictures. Like I said, just getting to practice with my camera so that each one of these videos get better and better and understand my camera a little bit better. So as we go to wrap up today, though, I have a final question for you. At the very end, you guys saw some X-Men toys from the 90s that were in box. You saw the prices on them, $30, $40 a piece. I'm not really willing to pay those prices for something that's in the box like this. You guys let me know what you think. Do you want it in the box like this? We talked about boxes quite a bit on this episode, but do you want it in the box like this? Are you willing to pay a little bit more? I got this at a flea market for $5 compared to paying $40 for something like this in store. Or at a convention like that. She had 5 or 6 of them, and I said, what's the best you can do? And she was willing to give me a bulk price if I bought all 6 of them. But, again, going to a convention, going to a flea market, I'm not going to go spend $180. I'll keep looking for it, and maybe I can find it in the loose for $4 or $5 or $3 or 99 cents. So, let me know what you guys think. Should I have picked up those X-Men? There was a couple of them there that were $10 to $20 range that were kind of the not as exciting, not the Magnetos, not the Wolverines, not the, Professor X's, stuff like that. But, would you have picked those up for $40? Let me know what you think. And, we are glad that you keep coming back. We're going to keep rolling out these episodes. Make sure you subscribe on the channel. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the bell so that you're notified when a new episode comes out. Head over to that Instagram, give us a follow there. We're kind of starting that page bare minimum. We didn't send it out to a bunch of our friends and family that didn't care about the stuff we did. So, very few followers, but it's a pure channel where you're going to get, interact with people that like the things that you like. So make sure you head over there, get with us, let us know what you're looking for. Let's communicate, let's talk, let's have some fun, and maybe we'll see you at the next flea market.